Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit of the bonus content that I've got in here. You got all the FBXs and the textures to go along with this, but since I already had them set up in Unreal Engine, I figured I would give those to you guys as well. So this is how I set everything up. Everything is basically built off of the same base material with instances, besides for the sand, which is a close copy of the landscape materials that come with the starter content. So the way the material is set up, it's basically just switched out with a couple different parameters to make it easy for me with instances and with my own textures that I created for the same material. Get that rocky, sandy kind of feel. So for as far as all this goes, what that base material is going to look like is this right here. I've got the height set up to some parallax occlusion. You'll have in the instance a height ratio set up for yourself, which I've clamped those values right in here just to keep you from getting crazy with it. If you don't really know what's going on, if you are an experienced Unreal Engine user, obviously come in and get rid of whatever you want. You'll probably be making your own anyway. These are set up on a switch, so you can turn it on and off within the material instance, and it will revert back to your standard texture coordinates for each of these. Then you have a tint base color. If you wanted to tint it, make it a little bit lighter, something like that, you can do that in here. You can turn that on and off through the alpha, which will be in your adjustment base color parameter. And in that, you'll have an add node, a power node, and a multiply node. These will control your color offsets, your midtones, and your highlights. I did the same thing with roughness. In addition to the roughnesses parameters here, you also have specular control, so you can do that if you would like. No metallic on this set because it's all organic, so there's no need for me to throw a metallic in there. If I ever do a future pack and people like this kind of setup, then of course I'll add a metallic node in there with another texture sample parameter. The reason why I like doing it this way, and of course, just I like to make everything with the normals too intense inside substance, and then I flatten them out to desired appeal in here. You can also, if you get really crazy with it, you can get some depth so that the normal will stand out more the further you're away and smooth down a bit so it doesn't look so janky when you get up close. And you would do that math down here somewhere and plug it right in here to normal flatness. At least that's the way I've done it in the past. I'm sure you'll have better ways of doing it. Then after that, you'll come into your material instances if you decide to load up the U assets. And it's a pretty simple concept for the material instance. Just go in here. So you've got it organized into your base color, global texture parameters, values, your height, your normal, your roughness. The global texture parameter values is basically just your AO. I just didn't make an AO group for it. Your base color is going to hold your adjustment to base color if you want to do that. So what that might look like, if you throw in adjustment to base color here, let's say we want to tint this a nice yellow brown or something. Okay, let's throw that in here. Then we can throw our tint alpha on there. We're starting to just cover up that base color in there just a little bit, and then you can play with your offset, get some different tones out of it. You can make it more clean this way, or make it a little bit more dirty. It's just it's an easy way to get some more variation out of your single model, so that you can play with those things a little bit more. Yeah, so that's why I've added this in here. I like using it, and that of course is your original. So I find this useful for changing things up based off of area. So yeah, that's your base color. In this, because we did the base material the way I was showing you earlier, I just use an instance from that for every single new object that I put in the game until I figure out exactly how I want to use it, and then I create a specific material for that group and instances for different versions of it. But this is a great way to get it into the game, new models into the game, get them looking okay, and start working on setting things up. So that's just a personal workflow that I like, that I figured I would share with you guys, and add it to the U asset along with your FBXs and textures. So if you have any questions about this, any ideas, anything you want to throw my way, I am new at this, so critiques, etc., go for it. Each of these were carved within ZBrush. retopoed back in TopoGun, and then brought into Maya for UVs. From there, I took the UVs into Substance. I made all the textures from scratch using Alchemist and Designer. And now they are here. Alrighty. Have a nice day. Bye.